Welcome to the PECO results show. We're making a separate video for this one, just because the previous two videos were a bit long. And it's getting more interesting now, so there's more things happening in the leagues, so it deserves its own video. So without further ado, here are the results. Roundhay Park. Let's start with the Ladies Premier Division because it is very, very, very interesting. Actually, I should say very, 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 very interesting at the top of the Ladies Premier Division, as all top four clubs, Hyde Park Harriers, Abbey Runners, Valley Striders and Roundhay Runners, they could all win this. They could all win this. If you look at the table, you've got Hyde Park Harriers, who played a blinder at Roundhay and got first place, which has put them in first place now for points. But if you look at their count back, they are behind Roundhay Runners, who are in fourth. Now, if Roundhay Runners were to come first and Hyde Park Harriers came third or less in the last race, Roundhay Runners could win. But that is the only way that Roundhay Runners can win this league. Abbey Runners and Valley Striders both in a decent position, but they would have to win the next race in order to win. Again, they would have to win by knocking Hyde Park back more than one place. Can that happen? It's down to Hyde Park to see whether they get their best runners turn up at race 5. Then we have a huge gap at the bottom of the league. It's Nid Valley Roadrunners, St Teresa's and Air Centre Pacers. Probably looking that Air Centre Pacers cannot now do anything to stay up in the Premier Division. In the first division, it's Harrogate Harriers all day long. They have got their fourth win out of 4 races. They don't have today. They could come. Could they come last? They could probably come last in the next race and still win the league. Chapel Allerton Runners in second place, followed by Horsforth Harriers, York Postal Harriers, Saltaire Striders, Ackworth Roadrunners, and then Rothwell Harriers. It's been pretty consistent throughout this year in this league. Now to the second division, and Wetherby Runners are storming ahead. Despite a bit of a blip and coming third in this last race, they are still very much in first place with a total of 7 points, winning the count back as well, so they're looking very strong. Valley York looking pretty strong as well. They are 3 points above Wharfdale, so they'll need a top 3 finish in the last race in order to get that promotion to the first division. At the bottom, it's Bradford Airedale, York Tri Club and Dragons, who are pretty solidly in that bottom 3 there. In the men's Premier Division, Hyde Park Harriers pick up their 3rd win of the season, which puts them in a very good position to win the league. They've almost got it. Abbey Runners behind with 9 points. Hyde Park would have to drop 4 points in order to match Abbey's score. So that's pretty much one for Hyde Park Harriers. It's settling down at the top of the table. Everyone's pretty much in place. Abbey Runners in second, Valley Striders in third, Chapel Allerton Runners in fourth, followed by St Teresa's, Roundhay Runners and Saltaire. Saltaire, they're going down. That's the 7th place for the 4th time. They're running for glory. They're running for glory in race 5. Can we see Saltaire Striders, the underdogs of the Premier Division, get a 6th place maybe in the last race? Come on, Saltaire, we believe in you. In the men's first division, it's Harrogate Harriers all day long once again in race 4, picking up their 4th win out of 4 with a total of 4 points and a count back that matches a top 3 Premier Division team. So they'll definitely be in the Premiership next year. Now, Kirkstall's hopes for gaining into the Premier Division next year are a bit phased at the moment, because they are now only 2 points ahead of Nid Valley. Kirkstall Harriers and Nid Valley are neck and neck for second, really. But both dropped points in this race. Kirkstall Harriers finishing 5th and Nid Valley finishing 4th. So that's Nid Valley's 2nd win over Kirkstall Harriers. So they're essentially 2 apiece each now. So it's very, very tight. But if you look at the count back, Kirkstall have the advantage. Kirkstall Harriers and Nid Valley are definitely going to have to bring everything to race 5. Horsforth Harriers settling there in 4th place with Ilkley and Wharfdale. Wharfdale Harriers finishing 3rd at this race, which has brought a bit of distance between them and York Postal Harriers. Unfortunately for them, it is the bottom 2 that go down from the first division, so they're going to have to pull out all the stops once again to beat Ilkley Harriers. In the men's second division, it's looking like Rothwell and Otley are both going up, going into race 5. There's a massive gap between them and Vale York, Knaresborough Striders, Ackworth Roadrunners, Ayr Centre Pacers, Wetherby Runners, Bradford Airedale, Kippax Harriers, York Tri Club, Dragons and Horsforth Fellendale. Now it looks like Dragons have got themselves out of trouble. They're not finishing bottom by the looks of things, but they are only 1 point above Horsforth Fellendale. So it's between those bottom two clubs to see who avoids the bottom position. So let's have a look at the other leagues going on in the PECO League. That's the Ladies Vets Premier Division. Roundhay Runners are in first place, followed by Abbey Runners, Horsforth Harriers, Valley Striders, Harrogate Harriers, Ackworth Roadrunners, St Teresa's, Saltaire Striders, Nid Valley Roadrunners, Ayr Centre Pacers and Horsforth Fellendale. In the Vets First Division, it's Wetherby Runners in first place, followed by Knaresborough Striders, Chapel Allerton Runners, Ilkley Harriers, Hyde Park Harriers, Kippax Harriers, York Postal Harriers, Rothwell Harriers, Wharfdale Harriers, Otley AC, Vale York AC, Kirkstall Harriers, Bradford Airedale, York Tri Club and Dragons. In the Men's Vets Premier Division, it's St Teresa's, followed by Valley Striders, Abbey Runners, Roundhay Runners, Hyde Park Harriers, Harrogate Harriers, Chapel Allerton Runners, Nid Valley Roadrunners, Horsforth Harriers, Saltaire Striders and Ilkley Harriers. The Men's Vets First Division, Wharfdale Harriers, Otley AC, Ackworth Roadrunners, Vale of York AC, Knaresborough Striders, Rothwell Harriers, Kirkstall Harriers, Ayr Centre Pacers, York Postal Harriers, Wetherby Runners, Kippax Harriers, York Tri Club, Bradford Airedale AC, Horsforth Fellendale and Dragons. Very, very exciting stuff going into race 5. There's a lot to be won, there's a lot to be lost. Make sure you do subscribe to this channel and there'll be updates and there'll be race videos alongside the table reviews in the next one. See you soon.